The year was 1978. Paula, our mother, Bobby's sister, had passed away at the untimely age of 36. Shortly thereafter, our dad became desperately ill, leaving my brother Danny and I to fend for ourselves as young teenagers in Israel. Danny, in particular, faced an extremely difficult situation at home while I was serving in the Israeli army. At the same time, Bobby and Ginny were in their early 30s, launching their careers and raising a young family with Jared and newborn Scott. Who in their right mind would even fathom intervening for us under such circumstances? Well, Bobby and Ginny did just that. They raced to Israel to gather evidence, fought for months to gain custody over Danny, and took me in a year later after my military service. They effectively adopted not one, but both of us, doubling their household overnight. Danny and I had lost our immediate family, but from that moment on, we have never been alone. As I reflect on our lives together after all these years, I realize that Bobby and Ginny had been our surrogate parents for longer than our mother was alive. Our first few weeks together were a little bit challenging. While I left a cigarette burn in Bobby's brand new car, which of course he delighted in reminding me of for decades, Bobby had to go find Danny in Pennsylvania after Danny got lost on a walk to the local Quaker Bridge Mall. Bobby gave of himself to everyone around him. His late night advice sessions were truly life-changing, sacred moments. When we needed guidance, there was Bobby, clad in his faded polo shirt, Diet Coke in hand, no earlier than midnight, because that's when he would hold court. Each of us had his full and undivided attention, even with looming deadlines on pressing cases. He made us feel like we were the center of his universe, and he was always fully present. Myra and I will never forget the pride we felt when he carried on that tradition with our own kids. Noah, Eli, and Bet. There's so much more to say, but there are never enough words nor enough time. Bobby's boundless love for Ginny, for Jared, for Scott, Brent, Alex, their spouses and children was larger than life. And as for us, Bobby will always be our North Star, our compass, and we will carry his legacy forward. Anyone visiting Fourth Lake would surely have seen the light in Bobby's office tower, shining brightly at all hours of the night, especially from the Hill House. That light was a beacon for us all. It was something that we took comfort in, and yes, we took for granted, assuming that it would burn for many years to come. Bobby's presence will continue to shine brightly in our lives and in our hearts. His light will never be extinguished. Yehi zichro baruch, may his memory forever be a blessing.